I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
In a jaw-dropping revelation, Hollywood legend Jim Carrey has seemingly turned whistleblower on his fellow A-listers, and none other than Will Smith is reportedly next in line for a dramatic fall from grace. According to Carrey, the beloved Fresh Prince is tangled in a web of sinister activities that have caught the eye of none other than the FBI. Yes, you read that right. Will Smith may soon be the target of a major investigation, and the details are darker and more disturbing than anyone could have ever imagined. For decades, Jim Carrey has entertained us with his larger-than-life characters, but recently the comedy legend has taken on a new role, truth teller. In a series of stunning remarks, Carrey has lifted the lid on what he describes as a sickening Hollywood culture, one that not only rewards bad behavior, but actively conceals its darkest secrets. Speaking out in the aftermath of the infamous 2022 Oscar slap, where Will Smith shocked the world by smacking Chris Rock on stage, Carrey didn't just criticize Smith for his violent outburst. He went much further. Carrey described Hollywood as spineless.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse.
And suggested that Smith's actions were a symptom of a much larger, more insidious problem lurking behind the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown. But the real bombshell came when Carrey dropped a cryptic hint that the FBI is now watching Will Smith closely, and according to Carrey, the reasons are far from what the public might expect. Carrey's comments have left Hollywood insiders scrambling for answers. Could one of the most bankable stars in the world, an actor who has played heroes and icons for decades, really be involved in something so dark that it has piqued the interest of federal authorities? While Carrey has always been one to push boundaries with his comedy and commentary, this revelation has fans and critics alike speculating about what could possibly be hiding in Smith's past. Could there be truth to the rumors of secret Hollywood parties where the elite indulge in twisted behavior far away from the eyes of the public? Could Smith's meteoric rise to fame have been built on more than just talent and charm? According to Carrey, these questions are just the beginning. It's no secret that Hollywood is a world of excess, but Jim Carrey's allegations take things to a whole new level. Carrey hinted that some of the biggest names in the industry, including Will Smith, may have been involved in disturbing activities, some of which allegedly involve the abuse of power and the exploitation of vulnerable young actors. Behind closed doors, Carrey suggests Hollywood's elites have long engaged in a culture of secrecy that allows even the most abhorrent behavior to go unchecked. This isn't just about inappropriate behavior on film sets. Carrey's remarks allude to something much more dangerous, a shadowy underworld where careers are made and lives are destroyed. And now it seems the FBI is finally starting to take notice. So why Will Smith? According to Carrey, Smith's rapid rise to superstardom wasn't as organic as it might seem. While Smith has long been adored for his charisma, humor, and family-friendly image, Carrey implies that behind that winning smile is a man with dark secrets. The rumors swirling around Hollywood suggest that Smith may have been involved in clandestine dealings, and his career could be linked to some of the most sinister power players in the industry. Could it be that Will Smith is about to become the next major Hollywood star to face a reckoning? Carrey's dramatic claims have set off alarm bells, and many are now wondering whether the FBI's interest in Smith is part of a larger investigation into the underbelly of Hollywood, an underbelly that Carrey himself seems all too familiar with. The infamous Oscar slap might have been the moment the world finally saw
Oh, wow! Wow!
cracks in Will Smith's carefully crafted persona. While millions were left shocked by the outburst, Jim Carrey suggests that it may have been a glimpse of something far darker, a man struggling to keep his secrets hidden. Carrey has not minced words about how the slap revealed a deeper issue. It was more than just a slap, Carrey has said, calling it a moment of weakness that may have exposed underlying tensions that Smith could no longer suppress. Carrey's portrayal of Smith is not just as a star under pressure, but as someone who may be dangerously close to having having his secrets uncovered by the authorities. The big question now is, what exactly does the FBI know, and why are they allegedly looking into Will Smith? While Carrey's revelations remain speculative, the rumors have taken on a life of their own, with fans and critics alike buzzing about what might come next. Could Smith face a public investigation, or is this all part of a much larger, more secretive inquiry into Hollywood's elite? There's no doubt that Jim Carrey's shocking statements have added fuel to the fire of speculation.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless.
Hollywood has always had its scandals, but this time it feels different. This time the spotlight is not just on the personal lives of its stars, but on the very foundations of the industry itself. And with Will Smith at the center of the storm, it seems we may be on the verge of witnessing the most explosive celebrity scandal of the decade. As the dust settles from Jim Carrey's explosive revelations, the question on everyone's mind is, what happens next? If there's even a shred of truth to Carrey's claims, we could be on the brink of one of the most seismic shifts in Hollywood history, a power shakeup that will not only redefine Will Smith's career, but could expose the industry's darkest corners, with the FBI potentially lurking in the shadows and Hollywood elites trembling behind closed doors. The entertainment world as we know it may never be the same again.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
For Will Smith, this moment could represent a devastating crossroads. Once seen as the epitome of the American dream, a rapper from West Philly who rose to become one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, Smith now stands perilously close to the edge of a career cliff. If the FBI truly has him in their sights, and if these dark allegations turn out to be more than just rumors, Smith could face an irreversible fall from grace. But let's not forget, Hollywood loves a comeback. Even after a scandal of this magnitude, it's not impossible to imagine Smith clawing his way back to the top.
At the end of the day, I lost it.
The entertainment industry has a long history of redemption arcs, where stars rise from the ashes of controversy to reinvent themselves. Yet this time, it might not be that simple. The stakes are higher than ever, and if Carrey's suggestions about Smith's involvement in sinister Hollywood activities prove true, the path to redemption could be blocked by legal battles and a shattered public image.
They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
Jim Carrey's revelations don't just put Will Smith's career in jeopardy. They shine a glaring spotlight on the entire Hollywood machine. If Carrey's claims are to be believed, we could be witnessing the beginning of the end for Hollywood's untouchable elite. The glamorous facade that the industry has carefully curated for decades is beginning to crack, and the consequences could be catastrophic. For years, Hollywood has been a land of unchecked power, where bad behavior is not only tolerated, but rewarded. The entertainment industry has thrived on the adoration of millions. But what happens when the public begins to see behind the curtain? What happens when the world's most beloved stars are no longer seen as glamorous icons, but as individuals embroiled in scandal and conspiracy? If the FBI truly is investigating figures like Will Smith, what other secrets might come to light? Could we be on the verge of uncovering a web of deceit, corruption, and criminal activity that stretches far beyond one actor? The ripple effects of such a revelation could be devastating. The entire foundation of Hollywood could crumble, taking down not just individual stars, but the studios, directors, producers, and executives who have built empires on the backs of these celebrities. This isn't just a scandal, it's a potential celebrity apocalypse. Hollywood has survived plenty of storms, from the downfall of major stars to the rise of the #Me Too movement. But if Jim Carrey's predictions are accurate, this could be the storm that sinks the entire ship. A full-scale investigation into the industry's elites could lead to a domino effect, where once revered stars fall one by one, exposing the systemic rot beneath the glamour. Imagine a Hollywood where the biggest names are no longer protected by their fame, where the same celebrities who once graced red carpets are now facing courtroom dramas of their own. Lawsuits, arrests, and media frenzies could become the new norm. The red carpets could be replaced with courtroom walks, and the paparazzi's flashbulbs might capture mugshots instead of movie premieres. Even more chilling is the prospect of public trust in Hollywood completely eroding. Could this be the final straw that causes audiences to turn their backs on the stars they once adored? A widespread celebrity scandal could forever alter how we view entertainment, no longer as a world of magic and escapism, but as a corrupt industry built on lies, exploitation, and power plays. If this happens, Hollywood may never fully recover. While Hollywood grapples with its potential downfall, a new power is rising: the digital age. With streaming platforms, influencers, and content creators gaining more influence than ever before, the traditional studio system is already under siege. If the public loses faith in the stars and studios that once dominated the box office, we could see a full-scale shift in the entertainment landscape. Imagine a world where influencers and YouTubers command more respect and admiration than movie stars, where the next generation of content creators, free from the shackles of Hollywood's dark past, rise to take the throne. This transition could happen faster than anyone expects, especially if Hollywood's biggest names continue to be plagued by scandal. Streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus are already reshaping the way we consume entertainment, and Jim Carrey's dramatic claims may accelerate this shift. The power dynamics in entertainment are changing, and the old guard of Hollywood could soon find themselves dethroned by a new wave of independent creators who don't rely on the traditional systems of fame and fortune. The big question remains, can Hollywood survive this? If Will Smith, one of the industry's brightest stars, is truly in the FBI's crosshairs, the ripple effect could be catastrophic. No longer will A-listers be able to hide behind their fame or their connections. Jim Carrey's bombshell has exposed the fragility of an industry that has long considered itself untouchable. As more information comes to light, we could be looking at the final curtain call for the Hollywood we once knew. The golden age of untouchable stars, opulent parties, and glittering award shows may be drawing to a close. In its place, a more transparent, albeit less glamorous, industry may emerge. One where stars are held accountable for their actions, and where the public no longer turns a blind eye to the dark dealings that once went unnoticed. For now, all eyes are on Will Smith and the possible FBI investigation. Whether this turns into Hollywood's biggest scandal or fizzles out as just another wild rumor, one thing is certain: the entertainment world is teetering on the edge of something huge, and when the dust finally settles, it might be unrecognizable. The stage is set and the players are ready. Will Smith's future hangs in the balance, as does the very future of Hollywood. Jim Carrey's dramatic revelations have not only put a spotlight on Smith, but have ignited a firestorm of speculation about the industry at large. If the FBI does get involved, if more secrets are revealed, we could be witnessing the end of Hollywood's reign as the center of global entertainment. Or perhaps, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, a new Hollywood will emerge. One that is free from scandal, corruption, and secrecy. A Hollywood where stars are once again respected for their craft, not protected by their fame. Only time will tell. For now, the world waits with bated breath, watching as this drama unfolds. Is this the end of an empire, or the dawn of a new era in entertainment? One thing's for sure, whatever happens next, it's going to be legendary. Stay tuned, because Hollywood's greatest scandal might just be around the corner.